As I was expecting, we did have a couple of stragglers, but it's about 8:30 now and we're on our way to Shizhu. So we're off the motorway and we're now onto these country roads now. I'm actually quite impressed so far with the environment here. I'll tell you some of the things that have kind of stuck out for me. One is definitely the quality of the roads here. I remember a long time in the past, like 10-15 years ago, most of the trips I took into the countryside, we had to go along these dirt tracks and it was really slow progress. But actually the roads here are really nicely paved, very wide. So definitely get the feeling that even though the area here is kind of a little bit remote, they're not really that, you can't really say they're cut off from civilization anymore. I was right, so this is indeed the place. So this is Zhongyi village here in the Shizhu countryside. And I have to say my first impression is one of pleasant surprise really. I mean, I don't get the feeling that this place is run down or anything like that. It's a nice environment. The buildings look relatively new. They look very attractive. And I'm really looking forward to going out to explore. So I'm just going to do a 360 here just to give you a look yourself at what this place is like. So we've just met the village chief in the centre of Zhongyi village, and it's taken us to the first stop today. So we're in another small little village here. So we're here to meet a gentleman called Zhou. So he was one of the people that President Xi actually met in person a year ago, and he was a household that was classed as in poverty, and one of the main reasons was he and his family were suffering from bad health, and they had to spend a lot of money to get medical treatment. But since then there's this new policy, the one I was talking about earlier, where people needn't worry about food and clothing, and then they also have the 3 guarantees of education, good health care and housing as well. And you can actually see now the housing here is actually quite nice, because I think he's lived here all of his life. So I'm going to ask him what life was like back in the day and how the new policies have helped him and his family get out of poverty. Okay, so we're going to quiet clip here. So here is Mr. Zhou. So he's the man President Xi met when he visited this place, his home, about exactly a year ago. Quick look, and actually over here I can see some photographs of President Xi's visit last year. So we're going to take you over and have a quick look. So I've seen this photograph before. And yeah, remember this was Mr. Tan's dinner that day, so he's got the potato rice, which is quite a popular, tasty dish here in this part of China. Okay, so here's President Xi inside this house. And here he is again, walking through the countryside to come and visit. I'll just have a quick peek around here. Oh, look at this. Yeah, so we've got the fridge. Yeah, because we've got a lot of these old traditional machines over here. So it's kind of hard for me to say what some of these are actually used for. So I'm going to poke my head around here, just hope I don't scare anybody. So I think that must be the furnace over there that President Xi opened up to have a look inside.